Hey guys, it's Tori. So today I am doing a massive book haul. This is a little bit different for my channel, but I'm wanting to kind of change things up a little bit and do more videos based on things that I like. And I know that I've been a beauty channel for a really long time, but I'm wanting to kind of just branch out and do more vlogs, fashion, book videos, just kind of everything. So today we have an absolutely humongous book haul. So if you could see the pile next to me, you would judge. But with all that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my face. I have an Amazon storefront linked down below that have my all-time favorite books and my TBR list of books that I want to buy on there. And then I also have all my socials down below, so make sure you go check all of those out, and let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to start with this Amazon package first. I just got this in the mail today. I ordered them late last night, and since Amazon is literally amazing and they have one-day shipping, I got them instantly. So I'm going to go ahead and start here. Okay, so in my Amazon package, I have 3 books. I also have 2 more coming in the mail, but those should be here in like 2 days or something. But I ordered a bunch of books that Steph, I believe you say her last name is Boyer, but I've been watching Steph a lot and she does a bunch of book videos, and these are also super TikTok famous. So I bought a bunch of books that I see everywhere that I've never read before. So here's 3 of them. The first one is The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I've heard so many things about this book. I've seen it all over TikTok. I've seen so many different YouTubers talk about it because I have been getting more into BookTube. But this is basically about some woman who is like super famous in Hollywood, and it just kind of explains her life and how she got to where she is. So I'm very excited to read this one. The next book is Every Summer After. I don't remember what this one is about. Basically, this is about a girl, and she used to live in some town, and she left for some reason, and she never thought she would go back until she got a call from someone. And it's about, it says Percy and Sam had been inseparable. Eventually that friendship turned into something more before it fell spectacularly apart. So of course, romance, if you don't know, I basically only read romance and smut books. If you don't know what smut is, then this is the wrong video for you. But very excited. I've heard super good things about this. It's a good summer read apparently. I mean, it literally says summer in the title. So we will see if I read this before August is over, even though in my mind August 1st is the first day of fall. So I'm excited to read this one. The last one in this package is Malibu Rising. This one I see literally everywhere. I'll just read the back for you guys. It says Malibu, August 1983. It's the day of Nina Riviera's annual end of summer party, and anticipation is at a fever pitch. Everyone wants to be around the famous Rivieras. Nina, the talented surfer and supermodel, brothers Jay and Hud, one a championship surfer, the other a renowned photographer, and their adored baby sister Kit. Together, the siblings are a source of fascination, especially as the offspring of the legendary singer Mick Rivia. By midnight, the party will be completely out of control. By morning, the Rivia mansion will have gone up in flames. But before that first spark, in the early hours before dawn, the alcohol will flow, the music will play, and the loves and secrets that shaped this family's generations will all come rising to the surface. So from what I've heard and understand, it like tells the story of each of the siblings and kind of like where they're at in their life and what's going on, and like a bunch of their secrets come out, and it's just like this whole ordeal. I don't think this is gonna be super romance oriented, but Taylor Jenkins Reid is apparently super good. She also wrote Daisy Jones and the Six, which is on my TBR list, but she's supposed to be a super good writer, and I've seen this book literally everywhere. So that is the last one in my Amazon package. Then Avery and I went to a half-price bookstore yesterday, and bought some books, and then also bought a mystery box of books. So I'm gonna do the specific books that I picked out first, and then we'll get into the mystery box. The mystery box literally had so many books in it, so I'm gonna save that for last. Here's my bag. I think there's 5 or 6 books in here. Most of them are like, actually I believe they're all romance, because like I said, that's basically all I will read is romance. But there is a lot in here. Okay, so the first book is called The Friend Zone. I got it for $7.50, which is very good for books. If you don't know, they're so expensive right now. This says Kristen Peterson doesn't do drama, will fight to the death for her friends, and has no room in her life for guys who just don't get her. She's also keeping a big secret, facing a medically necessary procedure that will make it impossible for her to have children. Planning her best friend's wedding is bittersweet for Kristen, especially when she meets the best man, Josh Copeland. He's funny, sexy, never offended by her mile-wide streak of sarcasm, and always one chicken enchilada ahead of her hunger. Even her dog, Stuntman Mike, adores him. The only catch, Josh wants a big family someday. Kristen knows he'd be better off with someone else, but as their attraction grows, it's harder and harder to keep him at arm's length. The Friend Zone will keep you laughing one moment and grabbing for tissues the next, as it tackles the realities of infertility and loss with wit, heart, and a lot of sass. So if infertility is a trigger warning for you, this probably is not the book for you. But I just thought it sounded really cute. Clearly it's probably a friend to lover romance, and I just thought it sounded really cute, and I really liked the cover. It's like bright, and covers really do make a difference for me. Like, I am definitely the type of girl who judges a book by its cover. Like, I will pick up a book and read the back if I like the cover. Otherwise, you're gonna have to do a really good job with the title. Next, I'm literally so excited about this. This is Tessa Bailey's Hook, Line, and Sinker. This is supposed to be a steamy book. So originally this is $16. I got it for just under $13, so it was a bit on sale. This one says king crab fisherman Jocks Thornton has a reputation as a sexy, carefree flirt. Everyone knows he's a guaranteed good time in bed and out. And that's exactly how he prefers it, until he meets Hannah Bellinger. She's immune to his charm and good looks, but she seems to enjoy his personality and wants to be friends. Bizarre, but he likes her too much to risk a fling, so platonic pals it is. So this basically sounds like bad guy, you know, finds the right girl, changes him, and it's kind of like friends to lovers, I'm assuming. But Tessa Bailey is supposed to be a steamy book writer. I think I have another book by her somewhere. I've heard really good things about this. It's a new bestseller apparently, so I'm excited to read this one. Next is Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. Never heard of this author before, but it was in the clearance section for only $3, and it's hardcover, and she looks nice and thick, which I like big books. This says Kath is a Simon Snow fan. Okay, the whole world is a Simon Snow fan, but for Kath, being a fan is her life, and she's really good at it. She and her twin sister Ren enclosed themselves in the Simon Snow series when they were just kids. It's what got them through their mother leaving. Reading, rereading, hanging out in Simon Snow forums, writing Simon Snow fanfiction, dressing up like the characters for every movie premiere. Kath's sister has mostly grown away from fandom, but Kath can't let it go. She doesn't want to. And then it talks about how they're like going to college or something, and I don't even know. I just think it sounds cute and good. I don't know. I will keep you guys updated. I definitely want to do more videos on like my 5-star books and stuff like that. I do have a section on my Amazon storefront about my must-read 5-star books, so definitely go check that out if you're looking for some really, really good ones. But I just thought it sounded cute. I don't know. And the cover is very cute. Next is The Mister. I believe, yes, this is the same author. E.L. James is the author of the 50 Shades series. So this is definitely going to be smutty. Who doesn't like a good smut? Come on. Like, smut is just good. So this is London 2019. Life has been easy for Maximum Trevlin. With his good looks, connections, and money, he's never had to work and he's rarely slept alone. But all that changes when tragedy strikes and Maxim inherits his family's noble title, wealth, and estates, and all the responsibility that it entails. It's a role he's not prepared for and one he struggles to face. But his biggest challenge is fighting his desire for an unexpected young woman who's recently arrived in England, owning little more than a dangerous and troublesome past. She's alluring, and Max is longing for her deepens into passion that he's never experienced and dares not name. So basically, I feel like it's going to be very similar to like 50 Shades. There's just like this really rich, wealthy guy, and he meets a girl and decides to change his ways for her. You know, bad guy gone good type of thing, has a soft spot for a girl. But I think this is going to be a cute one, a good one, a smutty one. You know, us girls, we like our steamy books. So, E.L. James, if this is good, I will probably read the 50 Shades series. But this has to be good. I have to enjoy his writing and his style. The last one that I picked out is Happy Singles Day. I feel like I've heard of this one somewhere. It's by Anne Marie Walker. This one says, as a certified professional organizer, everything in Paige Parker's world is as it should be. Perfect apartment, perfect office, perfect life, and now the perfect vacation planned to honor Singles Day. Because who needs a man anyway? Damn straight. I have zero taste in quality television. Leave the toilet seat up and sleep with your best friend. No thanks, her life is fine just the way it is. As the owner of a now dormant bed and breakfast, Lucas Croft has built a simple, quiet life. It's only him and his 5-year-old daughter, which is just the way he likes it, because who needs a woman anyways? They nag you to clean up your stuff, want the toilet seat put up, and expect the dishes to be done the same day the meal's cooked. No thanks, his life is fine just the way it is. But when Paige books a room that Lucas's well-intentioned sister listed without his knowledge, their worlds collide. If they can survive the week together, they just might discover exactly what they've both been missing. So clearly this is about a guy and a girl who both don't want a relationship, and they somehow kind of get set up and fall in love, and they're like, oh, why did I ever like not want to be in a relationship, blah 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 blah. So it's definitely going to be kind of like a cheesy, cute romance, I think. But I'm very excited, and I do like the cover. I think it's really cute. Like, she just looks adorable, and he's just like all looking at her like, ew, it's a woman, you know what I mean? I don't know, I just feel like it's cute. So now we are going to get into the books that I got in my huge book mystery box. This isn't even all of the books, but these are the ones I decided to keep. There were a good stack of children's books, and as an 18, almost 19-year-old, I don't want to read child's books, so I'm either gonna take them to Goodwill or take them back to the store and just redonate them. But first we have Chosen by PC Cast and Kristen Cast. This one I think seems a little bit teeny. I believe it's about vampires or something like that. So I don't know if I'm actually gonna read it, but I figured I would at least keep it just in case. Next is Confessions of a Murder Suspect by James Patterson. I kept it because it's James Patterson. I definitely think that it is like a teen, more of a teen book, but it's some type of thriller. It just, like on the back, it talks about multiple people who are like suspects for murder. So I feel like this definitely could be one that I actually read. It sounds good. I'm not a huge thriller horror type of person, but this one just sounds kind of good and it kind of piques my interest. I did read One of Us is Lying. I don't know if you guys have heard of that one. I believe it turned into a Paramount TV show, but it's about like a bunch of high schoolers, and they witness a murder and they're like all suspects for the murder. So it definitely gives me that kind of vibe. Next, this is called Earthbound by Aprilyn Pike. She's also the author of the Wings series, if you've heard of that. I don't remember what this one's about. I think it has something to do with like witchy or something. I don't really remember, but it kind of sounded good. And by like reading the like what it's about summary, it seems like it could be something I like. I think it's definitely going to be a bit of a tragedy and kind of a heart-wrencher, but I don't know, I feel like it just could be cute. Next is something that's gonna blow y'all's mind that was in this box. Eclipse and Breaking Dawn. And I believe Breaking Dawn is one book. I know that there's part 1 and part 2 of the movies. Breaking Dawn is my favorite of all the movies. I'm not gonna lie, part 1 and part 2. I just feel like they're super good. But just Breaking Dawn is $23. I got this whole box for $20. But if you can't see, I already have the OG Twilight book. The only one I'm missing, I believe, is New Moon. So I probably should order that one now that I have the whole series. But if you've never watched Twilight before, what have you been doing? Have you been living under a rock? It's about Bella and Edward and Jacob, and there's kind of like this love triangle. Jacob is a werewolf and Edward is a vampire, and Bella falls in love with Edward, and it just goes on this journey of all their struggles and people trying to kill Bella and them getting married and having a baby, and Jacob like hating Edward and just wanting Bella for himself. And it's so good. The books definitely have to be good. I believe I've read the first one and the second one already, or at least half of the second one, but like years and years and years ago. I never actually read the whole series. But like, can you blame me? Look at this book. Breaking Dawn it's gotta be like 600 pages, easy. Let's see. 754 pages, but they are pretty big words. But I will definitely be reading these at some point. I literally almost peed myself when I saw these in there because like they're bloody expensive, bro. Like $20 for this. $20. I mean, they're probably more expensive than that now because books are literally like $1 bajillion right now. I've spent so much money on books, but I just keep ordering more and more. I can't help it. I'm ordering them way faster than I'm reading them. Next is The Fault in Our Stars. This is an exclusive collector's edition. I already have this book. I've already read it. It is right down there somewhere. It's literally right there, the blue one. But I have the paperback version, and my box did come with a second paperback, and since I already have one, I gave the other one to Avery because she never read the book before. So good. I'm pretty sure everybody has seen this movie. Super cute. It's about 2 sick kids with cancer, and they fall in love, and it's just sad and cheesy and cute. But I wanted to keep this version because it's a collector's edition hardcover copy. So definitely recommend. Read it if you haven't already. Next is the book 4. This is from the Divergent series. I have seen all the Divergent movies. I have them all on DVD. It's just about the main character's like boyfriend, basically. I don't think that this is a movie. It's just kind of about 4 and his life before Beatrice comes in, or Triss as she goes by. But I think that this is a good one. Do I have any of the Divergent books? I don't think I do, but I think I did get the OG Divergent in this stack. Next is Reached by Ali Condi. I believe my sister read these when she was in middle school, or maybe a freshman in high school. I remember seeing these at the school library. The back is super short, but it says, one young woman has raged against those who threaten to keep away what matters most: family, love, choice. Now Cassia's quiet revolution is about to explode into full-scale rebellion. I'm not really sure what this is actually about. It is a Scholastic book. If you don't know what that publishing office or agency is, it's basically like a younger kids type of thing. It's a pretty hefty book. I know that this is a series. Yeah, it's the Matched Trilogy series, but I just think, I don't know, maybe I'll read it. It's just kind of to keep. Next is Dear Evan Hansen. I do also have this book. I have it in hardcover copy, but this is a Barnes & Noble exclusive version, so I figured I would just keep it. I have read this book. It's really cute. I believe they made it into a movie or a TV show, but it's a cute one. It's a good young adult / high school book. Oh shit, this is a signed copy? Okay, that's pretty freaking cool. I didn't know that, but I just wanted to keep it because, you know, because I just wanted to. I don't know. This is called Once by Anna Carey. It says an Eve novel, so I'm assuming that this is a part of a series. This one is about a girl and she hears someone like saying her name or something, and it says Caleb was alive, he was here, he had survived. I don't really know what it's about. It looks kind of creepy. I don't know. This is definitely also like more of a teen or middle school book, but I just thought it sounded kind of good, so I kept it. Next is Will Grayson by John Green and David Levithan. This is about two strangers who cross paths, two teens with the same name running in two very different circles, suddenly find their lives going in new and unexpected directions. And it sounds like a romance-ish, I don't know. John Green writes really good books. He wrote The Fault in Our Stars and like Paper Towns, and he wrote a bunch of books. So I figured I'd keep it for that reason. Next is Divergent. Like I was saying earlier, this is a series. There's, I believe if you count four books in the series, it's probably very similar to the movie. You know, I wanted it because I love the Divergent movies, so I kept it. Next is 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher. I swear everybody has seen the show, but I have this book already, but this is like a special edition version, so I figured I would keep it. I think I read most of 13 Reasons Why, but I wasn't the biggest fan of the book because it's just like really hard to read, but I figured I would keep this one anyways. Next is American Royals. This is about a royal family and definitely, I believe, a romance if I'm not mistaken, but it sounded cute. I feel like I've seen this somewhere, but I don't really remember, but I kept it. This one I'm very on the fence about. It's called There's Something About Sweetie by Sandhya Menon. This is definitely a younger audience book. It sounded kind of cute, but the reality of me actually reading it isn't probably very high, so I probably will just donate it, but I'm not the most excited about it, but you know, it was in my box. Next is The Perfectionist. This is from Sarah Shepard. She's also the writer of Pretty Little Liars. I believe it's just basically like Pretty Little Liars. It says in Beacon Heights, Washington, 5 high school seniors know that you don't have to be good to be perfect, and it's basically, it sounds exactly like Pretty Little Liars, which is why I kept it, because I feel like it sounds just cute. It's like a high school mystery kind of thing. Next is Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. I've seen the movie. I will never ever read this book, there's no way, but I just thought it was cute to have, and it's a nice cover copy, so I figured I would keep it. Next is Rise. This is by the same author that this one. It's definitely a series. Yeah, it's a series. So I think the first one is Eve, and then Once, and then Rise. So maybe that's something I'll have to get into, I don't know, but I kept that one. Next is Looking for Alaska by John Green. I feel like I've read this, but I really cannot remember. When I read the back, it doesn't sound familiar, but the name and the cover sound very familiar. But it's just another John Green book. It's a romance. I really enjoy John Green. I haven't read him in a really long time, but my box came with 2 of these, so I kept one and then put the other one back. This one, I think I've read books by her before. It's Ali Novak, and it's called My Life with the Walter Boys. This gives me the Summer I Turned Pretty vibes, like being in love with 2 brothers type of thing. It's definitely more of a young teen type of book, but it still sounded pretty cute, so I kept it for that reason. And then the very last book in this book haul is The Good Girls by Sarah Shepard. She's also the author of Pretty Little Liars, so it says sequel to The Perfectionist. So I got the first and second book in the series, unless, I don't know, is this like a part of Pretty Little Liars, or is it something different? I don't really know, but it's the same kind of vibe as the Perfectionist book. So that is my massive book haul. But with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a different vibe for me, but I'm trying to branch out and actually post videos that I enjoy to watch myself. I feel like I'm just kind of steering away from makeup a little bit more, and getting more into being a big girl, so like lifestyle and vlogs and things like that. So I hope you guys will stick with me through this little transition, and I really do hope you guys enjoy all the new content I'm gonna have coming. I definitely want to do some more book focused videos, so if you have any suggestions, let me know. Once again, check out my Amazon storefront down below. There's book recommendations, beauty things, fashion, decor, all kinds of things like that. And I also have all my socials linked down below as well. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my face, and I will see you all very soon. Bye guys.